Hello, welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe yet, and then let's get the channel growing. We are on the road to 1K. Today we are talking about Vinicius Jr., the Real Madrid fast ball playing dribbling winger, and his problems with Spanish referees and defenders. Most often, people or defenders and referees try to portray Vinicius as he is the one who is playing the victim. But most time, other than not, he has always been the victim. Why am I saying that, or why do we think so? Vinicius is known worldwide for his style of play, his dribbling, the samba style, the Brazilian style of football, which the Spanish defenders or people who play in the Spanish division sees it as offensive. But the question I sometimes ask myself is, if it is so offensive, Vinicius is not the only player or the only Brazilian in the team who plays the samba style. But why is he targeted? We have Rafinha. We have even in the same team, we have Rodrigo, who play the same style of football, and then there are other Brazilian footballers who also play in other teams that play the samba style of football. But you ask yourself, why has defenders targeted only Vinicius Jr.? Now the answer that I can probably and obviously generate is 1. Because of his temperament, and then secondly, he is to become a star. Now if you pick his temperament, Vinicius is someone who is always ready to react to abuses. So it is the game plan of the opposition to try to frustrate him. You take the best player of a team out of the game, and then you win the game. And also, he is the biggest or one of the biggest stars on earth, and we know biggest football stars always get those backlash. They always get those hard knocks. They always get provoked. They always get their toes stepped on, and that is exactly what is happening to Vinicius Jr. This reminds me of a young boy called Cristiano Ronaldo who burst onto the scene in the early 2000s, which people were saying he was arrogant. It is that same trend that Vinicius, or I find Vinicius on. He is on a journey of discovery. He is yet to discover himself. And whilst he is yet to discover himself, or on a journey to discover himself, the defenders are obstacles in his way. And all great players with hard mentalities, we know that they've went through those trials and they've passed through them, and then they became one of the greatest. At this point, Vinicius' destiny is in his hands. No one can take his destiny from him. It is only him. It is either he concentrates on his game and then forget whatever is happening on the pitch with him, or he falls prey to the antics and the tactics of the opposition and then gets subdued. That is the only obstacle in his way. The only obstacle in Vinicius' way is he himself. He is the obstacle in his way. He doesn't have to show any kind of weakness. For in the last 4 games for Real Madrid, Vinicius has received 3 yellow cards. And if you look, or if you check the statistics of those 4 games, or the 3 games in which he received a yellow, he was the most fouled player in that match. yet he ended those matches with a yellow card. This is the situation of Vinicius Jr. Yet we hope and know he will come through, and then he will fulfill his dreams, and then he will make everybody proud. He will etch his name into the history books and make history in the process. Well, that's what we have on Vinicius Jr. today. If you feel like you want to hear more about news or player statistics and then entertainment, everything social media, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, leave a recommendation, and give us a like. Thank you. Until then, meet you next time.